Hi, welcome back to another episode of Girls, 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 and today I'm being joined by
Jie Lian.
So give a brief general introduction. Who are you? What do you do?
Sure. First, let me say thank you for giving me the opportunity
Thank
to
you.
get interviewed by the Girls. I hope your program runs very well successfully.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Jie Lian. I am a public accountant. I'm a partner of a mid-sized accounting firm located in Markham, Ontario. The firm's name is KRP LLP. The firm has over 40 years of experience, practice experience, and I joined them in 2003. In 2009, they invited me to the partnership. I've been working here since my graduation from York University. And my practice area is assurance, which is auditing, review, and compilation of financial statements for the corporation businesses, as well as providing business and tax advice.
It's really cool.
Thank you.
So, first question, if you were a fruit, what would you be and why?
I think first thing pops up is strawberry because it looks very cheerful, and it's sweet and it's sour. It's not just total sweet.
Yeah,
As it's
a balance.
Yeah, balance.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, more serious questions. What is the best and worst part about being a girl, in your opinion?
I think in my own experience, I do see there are pay inequality because from time to time I do see comments in such reference. But overall, from my personal experience, the firm has been very fair, treating girls versus boys in our work environment. Nothing has been judged on the sex, but it's more of a contribution to the business. As well as a female, I'm the only female partner of this firm, so that gives me an advantage.
Yeah. So, what is your definition of success, and do you think you've achieved it?
I think I enjoy what I'm doing, and I think define success is whether not just that you are happy with where you are, and also the recognition, appreciation you received from your network, including friends, clients, and colleagues. And I think in that definition, I'm happy with where I am. And if you call it success is that way, then I think I'll take it.
Yeah. So, who or what inspires you?
I have two persons that I felt who truly inspired me. One is my aunt. When I moved here, I decided to take accounting degree courses, and she said, "Don't worry about the money because when I moved here in 1998, the economy in China is not sufficient enough to accumulate wealth in order for me to pay for all my schooling and the living expenses." So my aunt said, "Don't worry about the money. You have me, and I will give you whatever you need. But the priority is you have to study very hard to get a good grades," which I really did. And second person is my mother. She was an accountant, and from her, I see accountant is not just a bean counter, but rather a business strategist working with operating side of the business to maximize the business profit and planning for the future.
Yeah, definitely. So, what is your biggest regret?
Maybe I'm not traveling enough. I always wanted to go to various places in the world. Europe being my favorite place. Barcelona, Florence. I want to go back again.
Yeah,
Just don't have time.
maybe after retirement, everything settles down.
I hope before that.
Oh, yes. So, what is your proudest achievement?
As I mentioned before, I think to be able to move here from giving up whatever I have had in China and start up here and be at the table of mainstream business person
Yes.
and discussing their business strategy, their concerns, and they are all local grown people. For their recognizing my capability, accepting my advice is my achievement, I would say, because it's not easy to be able to understand and communicate, not just communicating the numbers, but also understand their needs and objectives and how my experience in the last 15 years can share with those business clients and help them to success.
So, what is your advice to younger girls out there seeking for careers, maybe in your profession?
I think my fast track make to the partnership was benefited from my past work experience back in China before I moved here. That type of work experience allows me to observe and learn and adapt, as well as be patient and work hard. This business environment overall is a very fair environment from my own experience. So my background is Chinese language, linguistic, and I didn't know any accounting. My English wasn't good enough, but throughout the years, I've been very patient, learning English, trying to speak English, watching a lot of English TV and movies to improve my language. That's one thing, but also in general, to be able to success in this environment is not only you can do a good number crunching, but also how does these numbers interpret it for the future projection, which will help your client grow and to provide value, so-called value-added service is key. But you have to be patient to accumulate your experience, be mindful of what you're doing, and be patient. And sometimes you need to vocalize yourself. Don't be quiet.
Yes, definitely. I totally agree. Thank you so much for meeting with me. It was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for your time.